Ball to be won here. Harms was desperate, got the left hand to it, intercepted by Daniel. Handball wide to Scott. English just bigger and stronger and wanted it. Picks it off towards Naughton, who somehow ends up with a football on his chest and locks.
He doesn't want to take a shot. He sets it up. Ugle-Hagan and Naughton! Air Naughton takes off in 2023.
Straight up, guys. Let him up.
That's what the game's about. Big forwards taking big marks.
And now the all-important bits for Aaron Naughton. Cleaned up by Keith, and he comes away with conviction. Bontempelli through the corridor, perfectly weighted to Naughton. Oh, what a transformation. And some discomfort. Can he find a second goal tonight and draw the margin back to 5? He can.
Kicked 3 goals from 6 disposals in his second game of AFL footy. That was at the Adelaide Oval, as McRae sends the Bulldogs in the Naughton direction, and it's his turn.
Trent Cotchin as the substitute might be required really quickly, and he might actually make a big difference.
So Aaron Naughton had his kicking woes last week, but that is picture perfect. Possession has to be taken with care. McComb, as they turned it straight back over. Grimes couldn't deny Naughton. That's a heck of a mark. Looking for his second. You know what he's going to do. And he does it well. Just the start the Bulldogs needed at the start of the... And he doesn't have a shot. Naughton flew early.
Push out.
And he's got the free. He gathers his thoughts. Spotlight on Aaron Naughton at the MCG. And he's kicked his third. Owns the moment.
Caleb Daniel to Bontempelli, who thumps the ball. Chance for lob, goes up with Bergman. Now lob again, feeds the handball. Naughton won't miss from there. Runs to the Scott, top of the square, and gets the Dogs second.
Pack Finlayson forced to spoil on Jones. McRae tapped it to Johannesson. Awkward one to take this. Naughton takes it with a bit of a hang himself on Burton.
So the Dogs are starting to win contests forward.
Hell of a grab.
McNeil to Treloar, and then to McRae. So far, so good. The stab kick to the skipper. Couldn't quite. Scott was looking for a second goal. Naughton stands and is hunted down, but still good enough to dribble it through and give the Dogs the lead back. Bryant. So they really are. Here's Ugle-Hagan on a strong lead into the pocket. He's going to get bypassed because Oscar Baker can get it closer to goal. Bontempelli and Naughton are both there. Ball squirts out. Amon. They'll want to get it across to the captain. Baker has the bont to the left. The crowd were in on it, but he wasn't. To Naughton instead.
Off the hands. Chance for Naughton to get and go, and does, and kicks and goes. Mr. Bailey Williams to a dangerous spot, but for who? Naughton! 1 for the night becomes 2. Doesn't get flustered. Now happy to go low towards Naughton to make a certainty of a trip on the road.
Has descended back through the middle. And the latitude for Jamari Ugle-Hagan. Smith gave it and he wants it back. Akers was onto him, so Ugle-Hagan changed his plan. He went to Naughton after all. 6 games against Carlton for only 4 goals. One of those were early in his career when he was a defender. Now, though, he is very much a forward, and the Dogs have the first.
That's where I'd be going at full forward.
Kick. Everyone's got a chance on the high ball. Naughton flew and dragged down an outstanding mark.
Well, he just gets himself some separation. Nobody took his body, and so he had 3 steps.
1-3 last week. Involved in plenty of scores. Not always the most pure kick at goal, but he is this time.
McRae. Scott towards goal. Naughton doubles back on Ballard. Marks and goals.
Inside he kicks to Bailey Dale. Happy to go wide. Finds English. Bontempelli continues to run. Atkins tries to close down, but Waitman will kick from about 55 or 6. Naughton pointing to the top of the square. Ball goes in his direction. Naughton decoding. Naughton!
Vandermeer, away from Vandermeer, desperately wanted him back in the side. Lob, neat ball, Waitman. Now the Dogs' opportunity. Naughton wants it in one-on-one. He gets this opportunity deep in the pocket, and he's got strong hands.
Gets away from Sarong. Did he have the footy? Umpire said, let the boys go. Young gets front position. West does well to bring it to ground. He's having an impact. Riley West coming in. Naughton! Again from the West ball. He'll have a second straight win against his former team. English got through his hands. Oh, Naughton. Naughton arrives with a big tackle.
He certainly got his mojo back in the second half.
For a second for the term, Naughton does just that. And the Dogs can celebrate.
Richards gets it back. Distributes wide nicely. Williams thought about the handball. Now he wants to get some speed on the ball. Naughton! Ah, big naughty. Good pair of hands.
Another big chance here now. Bontempelli and Naughton deep.
West is going to go in that direction. Richo. Naughton! What a sight that is.
That kick from Ugle-Hagan through the middle, just open.
McNeil, Liberatore runs forward. Naughton's had a pretty good night in the air.
Darcy doing the ruck quick this time. Great to see him healthy and back involved. Bontempelli, Caleb Daniel. Left or right, doesn't matter much for Caleb Daniel. Naughton happy to receive and will kick from about 40. The ball. Liberatore, Caleb Daniel, Tim English. Where's Aaron Naughton? Flies from behind. Second bite. We'll have a good look at it.
Cleared by Gardner. Blakey having a real influence. Plays on, caught by Naughton. Naughton knew what was
happening. Forward. Liberatore here starting to build. Finds the chest of Aaron Naughton. Naughton sets sail for home. Umpire sees it sail over his head.
Careful to fly. Bontempelli though, with brilliant control, dumps it into the path.
He's coughed it up to Vandermeer. Goes back inside 50. Ugle-Hagan once again. Bolger superb. Did really well, but he needs help. Bailey Smith applying the tackle. Naughton with the soccer. He joins in the goal fest. Always looking in the middle. They find Chalor. They can get it and go. Johannesen thumps a long ball in. They've got a 2-on-1 here. Naughton with the body.
Racing amongst everyone as to where that was going to land. Wakeman tracked it all the way. West, Naughton, surely. Oh, yes! I don't think he ever got the ball straight in his hands, but it's gone through.
Receives from Wakeman. Into the pocket they go. Punched away from Naughton. Baker where he needed to be. Smothered, though, by Guthrie. Scott pushed as he got a little left foot kick towards McLean. Hughes was there as well. Naughton throws it on the left boots. He might have scraped it in for the Dogs first. Got to keep a close eye on the number of times Isaac Smith kicks to Sam Menegola, because it's happened quite a few times already. This time Menegola couldn't mark. Richards got it, gave to Bontempelli. Squaring ball to Naughton, perfectly weighted. That is service to perfection. Should give him some more time in the ruck tonight. He also sent him back to the VFL a few weeks ago, and his form has been improved on the back of that. Naughton. Naughton's kick barely deviated, like the goal umpire underneath it. It's job done for the Dogs. It's season alive, and it's a nervous wait.
That was out of bounds. 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 Can't be.
It is.
It can't be.
It is.
It